modeling little figures out of clay and blowing life into them, always coming up with something new to surprise each other. The devil invented sex to make God laugh, and God invented religion to make the devil laugh. Paradise was now, until the day they created a creature that had a word for everything. From now on, good and bad were at war, and the battlefield would be ever inside the new creature. And now the whole world is nothing but this creature's dream, and he loves to dream so much that he is always asleep. He walks in his sleep. He fights in his sleep. He eats in his sleep. He grows in his sleep. Already the planet is almost completely covered with him, but he just goes on growing and sleeping, deeply, restlessly. His brain subdues his heart, the voices in his head are always contradicting each other, and his belly can't stop eating, and it grows and grows. And when he turns around in bed, they crush nations screaming in minor. No matter, those who sleep don't notice a thing. God and the devil are tired of fighting with each other. They hope the omnipresent creature will soon fall off the planet and die in the cold of the universe. In the old days, the devil used to surprise his friend with a swimming jelly pudding with long stinging tentacles, and God countered with a lapdog that started pissing if you picked it up. Always in for a good laugh. But now, all the devil and God ever get to do together anymore is fight over a rampant growth of boring souls that force them to live according to a scripture that is all made of nothing but words. Not all of the cells in the monster are sleeping so soundly. There are even a few that wake up. Living with open eyes is so painful, because then you see all the horror the sleep is doing with the other cells. The monster must wake up. But how do you make that happen? First you explain what all the benefits are. He hears nothing. Then you make an alarm clock go off in an echoing well. He just rolls over and goes on snoring. You stick a sword in the monster's big fat body while you scream in his ear. He flattens you like a fly. You let him crucify you while you go on loving him. Now he dreams sweeter dreams. Prayer and meditation bring him peace and quiet, and he sleeps much better. The coma is holy. The coma lives forever. The coma reincarnates from one cell into the next. Bring the cancer police down on yourself. Now do you? You still have a few hours left to open.
Open like what? A wound or a flower? Now what does open even mean to you, who are the owners of the words? I don't even want to know. I'm absolutely almost certain it's not what I want to say. And with flower, it's just the same. If I were myself, I wouldn't even try. And now for the next impossible statement. My inside was a flower with grasping petals, a dark hole under the floorboards, slices of black light shining up through the cracks. That is what my eyes see. But I should be writing about normal people, producing important work, the wisdom of the man on the street. What drives him? Isn't that what everybody wants to read about? Then at least for once I would be someone, something, a writer, a name, a face. Because what I'm writing about now, shopping list, would touch you deeper than that. At least you'd see something in your mind's eye. 3 shoelaces, a pound of hunger, a bottle of salty thirst. No. I must carry on. Speak of that which can't exist. As long as I go on speaking, it won't die. Not in me, not in us. Words that travel on cosmic wind and arrive nowhere. Words that linger on while the universe revolves all around them. To make room for a new generation of immortals. And even the chosen few who remain in the collective mind long enough for a reprint in the classics series never live to enjoy their posthumous success. Kafka didn't write to add his name to the vocabulary, but to laugh at the black bits of mind buzzing around our heads and sucking at our eyes. To knowing eyes you long
for. A need to think and
But did you expect me to so much the way it should be? My senses have taken over the life that used to be me.
Such as sphinx like.
Nothing I'm seeing has a name anymore.
Immediately she's
Shadows of soil upon the soil. Shadows of grass upon the grass. The sky too wide and too white for these new eyes.
like tears, my silent scream with clenched hands, clenched teeth and eyelids, not pushing him away, not embracing him, arms amputated from the heart, legs disconnected from the belly, a book of anatomical illustrations with fold out organs, a paper party that belongs to no one, to everyone but me.
Readers want to be entertained.
Pain paralyzes.
The story should touch them, make them stop and think, but not too much. A laugh and a tear. It's a good thing I've got a past that gives me room.